Hello everybody and welcome back to Knaveswell Farm Extended. We still have the lag, woohoo, and we still have the fantastic map. The lag, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't see how it would be fraps anymore because I've been trying on other maps and seems to be okay. So I don't know. We're just going to have to live with it, I think. If we're going to play such a big map, we're going to have to just live with a bit of a frame rate drop every now and then. It isn't too bad, but it is noticeable. So I apologise. This is an apology for the entire series. It could be me, it could be the map, I don't know. I'm not pointing any blame here. It's just I know that there is a lag spike issue. Anyway, yeah, left out of here because what we've got on the back of the tractor today is a red trailer. This is the Marshall trailer I do use quite a lot actually, but the reason for that is because it's very good. This is the modified version by Bullet Bill, and if we go on to the options here, you'll see that it says show the Flegel DPW 180 help, and that is basically all about the loading of the product. We'll come on to that in a minute or two. So probably nothing new for most of you, but it is a very handy trailer to use. We're going up to fill number 34 because this is all going towards the process of drying the grain. I've never dried grain before, so that is something I'm going to really focus on in the next few episodes. First of all, we do of course need to get the bales. Did I just crash into a van? I think it's lost its wheel. That was bad driving. I do apologise. I've gone up to the wrong place as well. I actually think there's a few of you sniggering because you'll have seen me overshoot the turning and then crash, so that was highly embarrassing. But anyway, here we are, we're at field number 34. Yes, we need fuel and we need the bales to dry the grain. As for the grain, I think we did pretty much sell everything. I'll just check. So there's not going to be an awful lot to do today. No. We won't be drying grain today, I don't think, but we're going to prepare for that episode. I don't even know how to do it yet because I've never done it before. Now this is going to be very quick. You could say it's cheating, and I suppose it is, but it's not an awful lot different to using an auto stacker. It's just it's a bit bizarre how the bales randomly appear on the trailer. We're just going to change these things up here, and it says loading type, automatic or manual. We're going to have it on automatic, and the product type is not straw square bales, it is straw round bales. There we go. So if I press B, we do have a maximum speed limit here of 15 miles per hour, otherwise it will automatically cancel. Whether or not we even get to that speed, I don't know. So we should be okay. Yes, I could do all this properly with the loader today, but I want to do other stuff as well. We've loaded bales before, it's nothing new, so I'm just going to get this done and dusted. As for the textures, you can see it's got quite a jaggedy edge. I am going to be putting this back to high graphics setting to improve this. It's just, I'm just trying to find the source of the lag. So we're already almost finished. Incredible. But you've got to say, it's a neat thing. Very neat. Yes, in a second or two. Hang on, I was set on cruise control. How come it stopped? Is that everything? It is. Right, I'm going to leave the game and I'm going to go and change the graphics quality to something a bit higher because this is abysmal. Okay, so that is set to high rather than medium. I did used to do it in very high, I might even return to that, but at least the jaggedy edge is not quite so severe. Never looks good. Attach those. That can be switched off anyway. So providing I have every bale, which I think I do, except for the 3 which escaped, then we should be okay. Where did it end up? I thought it was down there, but I think it might have travelled even further. The bale that went on vacation. It really is. I think it hit a few cars on the way down. Interesting bale. Anyway, we need to go over to the grain, Dorset grain drying, the black square. Let me just remember where that is. Yes, it's near field number 98. The best way of getting there seems to be, if we continue down here, it's actually a very long way. If we turn left out of here, quite a blind bend there, blind junction. I'll do this off screen because it's a very long way, but this is quite a nippy tractor. Very nippy in fact. And then we need to be around here. This trailer has a tendency to be very hard to manoeuvre around the corners, so this might be quite tricky. Anyway, we've got some fast flowing water down there somewhere. I did see fast flowing water. I can hear it. Keep going down here quite a long way, and eventually we will get to the grain dryers. We don't want soggy bales. Slow and steady through there. And here we are, the grain dryers of Knaveswell. We have some storage barns. I think one of them will be for the bales, so yeah, that one in there looks really good. This is the dryer just here. Now, as I did say, I'm not 100% sure on how this does work. Obviously there's a generator here that will require diesel, and I'm guessing there is a burner for the straw. Probably here. We will have to see. I wonder if it will accept one now. I wonder if it will. It's probably not the best thing to do, reversing the whole thing in there, but give it a go. I've never seen this work before, so I might be doing this totally wrong, but it's worth a go. We're just lacking the grain. The grain is a serious part of this, and we don't have any. Okay, so if we reverse it in, which I can do, I'll probably have to straighten up a bit. I'll remove the straps, but first of all, I do need to see exactly where we're going to be unloading these. They need to stay on the trailer. So, how do you change? You need to change it by pressing M. Like that. If I press O, they're still on there, so maybe this isn't for bales, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it until later. So, I'm going to reattach them and detach the trailer just in here. That's probably for the grain actually, in there, I'd have thought. Yes, I'm going to leave it here. We don't need to do anything with it today, but I will bring the diesel tanker over. That means using the Claas Axos. Very nice tractor. We'll put the flashing light on. I'm probably going to start another small harvest of a field because we need something to dry. We do still have some in storage, but nothing too much, so I would quite like to get it straight off the field where it's slightly humid and moist, and then get it into the dryer to get maximum productivity and profit from. So yeah, the process of this should be really interesting. Looking forward to doing it. Now, something I really do want to talk about, and that is the tractors we have on this map. Most of them, in fact I think all of them, are from Knaveswell version 1 when I did that Let's Play. And a lot of people saying please change them and stuff. I think we should probably change 50% of the fleet. So up to 50% can be changed. But I just need good suggestions so I know exactly what to change them to. It needs to be sort of like for like, so the same horsepower, stuff like that. But the brand doesn't matter, and the model number doesn't matter. So yeah, if we can sort of agree on different tractors, then that'd be fantastic. Please do send the link through this video. It will go into the spam folder, but I still read them, so I'll still get the email. It's just it won't be publicly displayed. But yeah, we probably should get some different tractors. Anyway, let's reverse this into here. I'm guessing this is how it works. This is me just making it up on the spot, really, and hoping it goes well. But, judging by this, I would say that I've done it wrong. So, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to just park stuff here and look into it to save any confusion or embarrassment. So there we go. The fuel is here, and the straw is here, and the flashing light can be switched off. Right then, so which fields are ready to harvest? We're not going to do much because this is just to do the drying for, or with. I'm just going to go on to this page over here and see exactly what we have. I don't want to do any fields which we did before. So I'm really narrowing it down there. We do have field 70 actually, but that's wheat, which is kind of boring. We do have field number 85, which is oats, and oats are very, very profitable. So field number 85 is my field of choice for today. We do need to obviously bring a traction trailer over there as well. And the good thing about field number 85 is it's very close to the dryers, so it'll be very easy to get the grain to the drying location. Now, is that header going to fall off? I think it is. The foolish thing. I don't think it's a very big field. I think it's fairly small. But oat straw is probably worth quite a bit actually. Tractor and trailer, where have you gone? Where have I put you again? I'm always losing it. I think it's round here. I think it is. Okay, maybe it's not. Okay, I have officially lost it. I found out that it is actually down at Manor Farm. I put it there last week. I should have remembered, but I didn't. For some weird reason, whenever it comes to Farming Simulator, my memory is just like a sieve, which doesn't sound very good, really. I'm alright at remembering other stuff. What was I just saying? My point exactly. Yeah, so we're going to go down here and begin the harvest. So today we'll just get one trailer load off the field because I obviously need to work out how to do this drying process, and we don't want to be having a great big backlog of produce ready to do it with. Knowing my luck, it probably won't be compatible with oats. That is a possibility. If that is the case, we'll just have to do wheat another time. The header seems to be staying on the trailer pretty well. Sorry, I'm not with it today. Really not with it. I think if we turn, is it right down here? I'm not quite sure where the entrance is to that field. The minimap is not always the easiest thing to see the roads from. I suppose it's going to link up. Yes, it's almost as far as you can go, and then down this back lane, and then through here. I wonder if I can get the header over there. I should be able to. So if I drop this off here and then attempt to reverse back through here, then I should be able to just lift it over without destroying too many crops. The issue with this is getting the header off the trailer. It's a very, very stubborn header. Oh, not today. Quite good. Okay, so get it unfolded and we can begin. As you can see, it's not a massive field, but we're not going to do it all today anyway, so it doesn't matter. We do just need to make sure that it's on the swath mode, which it isn't, but now it is. So these are oats. We have done oats before on Thornton Farm and they turned out to be absolutely fantastic. They're very profitable and definitely worth doing. I just hope we'll be able to dry them. The soil moisture is 57%, but I don't think that really reflects the crop moisture. It would be good if it showed us, because I would love to know, because then you would know if you need to dry it or not. If you do dry it, you get more money. I think that's the way it's looked at in Farming Simulator, but obviously in real life, I suppose, yeah, actually I suppose it's the same actually. The better the quality, the more money you get. So I'm actually going to put this onto a worker straight away, because I need to go and get the traction trailer, which is a long way from here. I just hope it doesn't mess up, because that would be terrible. Was that? Yes, here it is. Yes, as the crow flies, it's very near, but as we need to go all the way on the back road, it's not near at all. That's our trailer of choice for today. And how did I get it in here? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I have no idea. I love to set myself a challenge. Not really. totally messed this one up. Wow. That is just unbelievable. Why did I think to put that in there? Hello, cows. Watching the cabaret. Well, somehow we're out of there. Apparently the buck rake works with the silage pit we've got here. It's a separate mod. Apparently it works really well with it, so we'll have to try that one day. We do still need to work in field number 78. We need to turn that over. Just wait for the sun to dry us out. And then we should be able to row it up and bale it. Also 77, that is still ready to pick up with the forager. Floor it through here. Combine is 86% full. It seems to have stopped filling up. Maybe it's just turning around, or possibly it's crashed. Can we see it from here? We should be able to. Yeah, I can just about see it. Should be filling up. I think my useless worker has got stuck. That's my guess anyway. Because it's on a straight bit there. It's 86% full. It's put its auger out, but it's given up. How strange. It didn't even make it around the first headland. Well, we'll have to go and see what's happening. It was okay here. Something's gone wrong. Unless it's just showing the incorrect number, but I don't see why it would do that. I don't think it stopped at 86% before. Although, there doesn't seem to be anything in the way. Oh no, wait, the wheels are spinning. I can see the issue here. While that unloads, we'll jump into the combine. We need to change the setting because the header has hit the ground. We've got the mod to fix this. We need to put the cutter up by pressing left shift and J, and it'll put it up just a fraction. You can see if I do this now, we've now lifted it up quite a bit. So if I set it off on a worker again, it should be okay. Ah, the crazy worker! You fool! You have no idea where you're going. This is what I should have done myself. Right, we'll try again. This time you can stay on track. I probably shouldn't be so abusive to it because I should have set it first. There we go. It should be fine from now on, hopefully. Anyway, we're now 6910. Nice tractor. And 3 and a bit loads should fill this. Got to try and stay off the straw swath as much as possible, and I think we've probably still got the stand. Yes, we do. We've got the stand on the trailer, so technically if we were to drive over the straw swath, we'd take it with us. So I don't think Farming Simulator Advanced is that yet, to be able to take it with it and block it up, but one day, maybe. Look forward to it. Good timing. Very good timing. Being able to unload on the move is a great bonus. I think it's something which everyone should do really, because there's no downtime. You can always keep the combine moving. I think the really small farms don't do it this way, but most of the big farms around me definitely do it this way. Some have chaser bins. That's it, get as close to the hedge as possible. Right, we're probably in the way, but it doesn't matter too much because it was just plough into us anyway. One more load and we'll call it a day. Come on Takano, you can do it. Yeah, it's a really good combine. Interestingly, the textures for the oats, they're slightly different to the others. They still leave the grassy texture below. That could just be for this map actually, because I don't think I remember that in Thornton Farm. So it's probably a different texture pack, but it's a good one. It's quite a nice view, this really. Such a picturesque map. If I spin around in circles, you can see it's definitely not flat. I do like it a lot. How are we doing? 60% full. Put the HUD back on. And we're going to grab the next load. Let's get into that really dusk lighting. Very atmospheric. Okay, the beacons are on and the auger is coming out. We'll just let it turn around first, otherwise there's going to be a bit of a pile up. Slowly does it. Yeah, I think I probably will put the graphics to very high again because I hate the jaggedy lines and it does seem to be coping at this lower 30 frames per second. It's not ideal having it this low, the frame rate, because it just doesn't look as good as 60p, but if I can't do 60 for Knaveswell, then I'm afraid that's just the way it's going to be. I'll still try and do 60 frames per second for Thornton though, and Chellington as well. But we're going to race off, we'll leave the combine going, and we're literally just going to park it up because there's nothing else I can really do today without doing a bit more research. Just let it turn around again. And what we could really do with is having a bit more in the back. We probably should have filled the back first. So if I can just try and persuade it to go there, that would be better. Come on, yeah, that's it. Almost full. Almost full. We're full. Off we go. The long trek begins. Oh yeah, forget. This trailer's a bit big for the tractor. It tends to push it quite a lot. It can become uncontrollable. Come on, John Deere, you can do it. Up the hill. Flat out, 3 miles per hour. Oh yes, the almighty John Deere. We've got a bit of wheel slip on the back. We'll put 4-wheel drive on. Maximise traction. Will the John Deere make it? Find out after the break. Boop. Before the break we asked whether or not the John Deere would make it up the hill. Did you say yes or did you say no? Well, here is the answer. No, because we stopped to do the advert break. There goes the combine. We need to stay on the road, otherwise we're going to have a load of oats tumbling down the hill. This is the fuel station, the place we're going to avoid, but very, very handy for the dryers because it's right next door. Getting about 15 frames per second here. Sometimes it can depend on the direction you're facing. Yes, I turn the bend and it's much better. So all we're going to do is literally park it here, we'll put the cover over, and tomorrow I'm hoping I'm going to be able to attempt this. Whether or not it's going to work though I don't know because I've never done it before in my life, but I will try and put some research into it tonight, ready for tomorrow. But that is it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.